Now, let me tell you the story, okay? So, I'm gonna just say this right now, okay? 2020, I was a bad kid, bro. Is this for our parents? Yeah, it's for our parents. It's for our parents. But let me tell you this right now, okay? 2020, I was a bad kid. I already told you guys, 2020 was my worst year ever. I was a bad kid. Now, Fortnite was in its prime, okay? We're talking about what? Chapter 2, Season 2. You know what I'm saying? Chapter 2, Season 2 literally came out. Now, I didn't have money to get the battle pass. I really wanted the battle pass, okay? I really wanted the battle pass. My mom said that she can get it, but she used my card. Now, mind you, 2 years before that, I won Sam Speedy's acting contest. I got a nice $500 from that shit. Okay, because he hit 1 million and I won that shit type shit. Now, fast forward to 2020, we used my card to get the battle pass. My mom didn't realize that she saved the card on my Nintendo Switch. So, you know, I also didn't realize she saved it on my Nintendo Switch as well. But, so obviously she paid for the battle pass and then, you know, I got it. Now, months go by, well not months, like, you know, weeks go by. I'm playing the game, I'm just leveling up and shit like that, right? Then chapter 2 season 3 comes out. I didn't tell my mom about it, but I had enough V-Bucks to get the battle pass. I bought that shit. Then there was a skin that dropped that I really fucked with, but I couldn't get V-Bucks. Plus my mom wasn't even in the country at the time, so I couldn't really ask her, can I please get this skin? Can I buy V-Bucks to get this skin? So I was experimenting on some shit. I went on YouTube, looked for free credit cards. I seen one. I tried typing it in. That shit didn't work. I'm sorry. I gotta admit, I tried it. I tried to do it. It didn't work though. Okay. Then I realized, I checked on my account on Nintendo. It shows a NatWest card saved. It shows a NatWest card saved just like that. So, I was just testing my luck. I was just pressing some buttons and shit like that. Boom. I paid £36 for, I think, 5,000 V-Bucks. Mind you, I didn't even realize in my head that I pressed purchase. But I spent, I think, 36 on V-Bucks. But thank God my mom didn't have any statements and shit like that to, you know what I'm saying, pay for the, yeah. She didn't have like the bank statements of my card. So I got the V-Bucks and the days go by, weeks go by and shit like that. Then another skin comes out. In fact, no, it wasn't even a skin. It was a whole skin pack. I think. Okay, who got arrested this time? Did someone get arrested? Back to what I was saying, okay? So, you know, days go by, weeks go by, a skin pack comes out, right? A skin pack does come out. And I really, really, really like this skin. I don't know if you guys know about this skin. Hold on. The Dark Series Fortnite skin pack. I think it came with 3. It came with 3. I'm not sure. Yeah, this one right here. This one right here. Now, it came out on, what you calling it, bro? It came out on the store, right? But I went on CD Keys to buy it, right? I went on CD Keys to buy the pack. Thank God it was cheaper. So I got that shit. I didn't tell my mom because, you know, obviously I didn't realize. I'd like, now that I spent some shit on Fortnite and she didn't get no notification. Obviously, like, she wouldn't know that I spent money on this pack and shit like that. Okay? Now, I just keep on spending money, spending money on this card. Then, one nice one nice day on July, another skin comes out. I don't even have V-Bucks. So I use my card again. Then I see a notification on my Nintendo Switch. You have insufficient funds. You have insufficient funds. Not knowing in my mind that I really spent £200 on a fucking game. Now here, the story doesn't end. The story doesn't end because he's about to get crazy. Okay, now that July, I was on a call with my friend. I was on a Fortnite party with my friend. Now this guy, I'm not gonna lie, his granddad is rich. Rich, right? So, and I also had my Xbox account linked to my my Fortnite account. And my friend somehow, some way has my Xbox account on his Xbox. You get what I'm saying? So I asked my friend, yo, I wish I could get V-Bucks and shit like that. Yo, Kid Too Clean, appreciate the 3 streak. So I was like, yo, I wish I could get some V-Bucks, bro. It's just like, you know, I wish I could get a free bag of chips. So his granddad heard me say that, and then out of nowhere, his granddad was like, okay, you know what, it's cool. Let me go on your account and I'ma buy you some V-Bucks.
Who the hell's
I'm not gonna lie, nigga, I was above the moon, bro. I was above the moon, bro. To hear another person that's not even in your family say that shit to you. It was crazy. Yo, Alan City 20, I appreciate that W follow, bro. How you feeling today, man? What country you from? How do you find my stream? Now listen, right? Listen. He pays for 1,000 V-Bucks plus the the starter pack. I don't know what it was called, but I think it's the colorful one. It was the colorful one. Which one is it? This one right here. Yeah, this exact one. This exact one. We got this shit. I think it comes with 600 V-Bucks and shit like that, right? So we got that, right? We got that, and you know, it's cool and shit like that. Then Save the World. I'm seeing a whole Save the World pack is there. The metal one. I think it's called the metal team leader and shit like that. Okay. I see that on Fortnite. Now, knowing that I have no money in my card, but my parents don't know, then I tried logging into my Xbox account to see if I could get it some way. Alright, you guys know about Microsoft Rewards where like you could like search for shit and then get points and then redeem it and then type shit. So I tried using that, it didn't work. But then I checked my payment methods. I'm seeing my friend's granddad's card is saved. I'm seeing my friend's granddad's card is saved on my account. And this nigga is rich, right? This nigga is rich, right? Hold on, no. Because I was hearing by, you know, a fellow friend that he's rich, right? So if I spend a good what? If I spend a good £10, what's he really gonna do? Like, what's he really gonna do? Is he really gonna do shit? Huh? Is he really good? Like, is he gonna care about a small £10 coming out of his account? I don't think so. So I spend money on the Mech Team Leader pack, right? I did this for Roblox with my mom's card. Yeah, I could have never done that with Roblox, but I was too pussy back then to do that on Roblox. But anyways, I spent money on the Mech Team Leader. He never knew about it. Thank the Lord. He never knew about it. My friend didn't know about it. It was blessed. Now, if we move on, you know, some days pass by, some weeks pass by, another skin comes out that I really want. Now, I think this was what? I think it's still season 2, chapter 2. I think it was Bright. It was Beach Bomber, right? I think Beach Bomber came out. Yeah, Beach Bomber came out, and I'm not gonna lie, she was looking schmexy, bro. She was looking fire. I was like, I had to add that shit to my inventory because why wouldn't I not? You know what I'm saying? She was looking fine as shit. So, do you still have the skins? We'll get to that. Okay. Now, I think Bright Bomber came with a pack, right? I think it came in a pack of 2. This one and another one. So, I think that one costed like a good 3,000 V-Bucks. And I was on 600 V-Bucks. So, I went back to the Xbox account. I went back to the Xbox website and paid for 1,000 V-Bucks. I mean, I paid for I think, 5,000 V-Bucks. Then I got this shit. And then every single day, I'm literally just spending money on this guy's fucking card. Not really realizing that this guy barely had money in his card. Because on August, this was 10 days before my birthday, by the way, chat. We were planning to do like a whole water party. Right? 10 days before my birthday. I don't know why, but I tried spending. I tried getting 10,000 V-Bucks. I tried getting 10,000 V-Bucks. I pressed purchase. The payment didn't go through. The payment didn't go through. Oh, by the way, chat, I didn't just spend it on V-Bucks. I spent on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as well. Type shit. And I also spent it on... What else did I spend it on? Super Mario. Because obviously I was a Nintendo kid, right? Like, you guys can't even hate me on that. Because I was a Nintendo... I'm still a Nintendo kid. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that day, 10 days before my birthday, I spent it on 10,000 V-Bucks. The payment doesn't go through. So I was like, you know what? Let me go down. Let me go to 5,000 V-Bucks. Shit doesn't go through as well. Maybe 2,000 V-Bucks. That shit doesn't go through. 1,000 V-Bucks. That shit doesn't go through as well. So I'm thinking, maybe Xbox suspects that I'm doing, you know, fraudulent activities. Nah, he just didn't have money in his card. I absolutely washed this nigga's card. I fully cleaned that nigga's card, bro. I'm talking about that nigga was on £2, bro. That nigga was on £2, but I remember the exact amount he had. He had £2.31 in his card. Literally, bro. Nothing, no savings account. That was his main card. I think that was his only card, bro. And I was hearing this guy is rich. But you know what? It's cool because, you know, he's not gonna know. He's not gonna find out. The next fucking day, bro, I get a call from my friend. And he's like, yo, TJ, what the hell did you do? Mind you, this was 9 a.m. I literally woke up. But he was like, TJ, what the fuck did you do? I was like, what the hell did I do? Obviously not like that, but in a way more squeakier voice. I was a squeaker, by the way. I was like, TJ, what did you do? I was like, I didn't do anything. Then he shows me his video, right? He called me on video call. He shows me his video and he literally shows me his granddad's bank account. And showing it's all being spent on Xbox or CD keys. We're seeing £10, £30, £25, £28, £1. All these small little purchases that just cleaned his whole card, right? And I'm not gonna lie, that was the time when I realized, oh, that was me. But let me just act a little clueless. Let me act clueless just to, you know, make sure it wasn't me. You know, just to let him know that it wasn't me and shit like that. Then his granddad comes in the call. His granddad comes in the call, right? And he starts saying, TJ, what did you do? You spent money on my account. You spent money on my account. £200. On what? I said, I didn't spend anything. And then this nigga goes ahead and logs in on my account. Mind you, I was on the Xbox account trying to remove my account from his Xbox. He was too fast with it. He was too fast. I don't know how he remembered my password, but he was too fast with it. He goes through my transactions, literally shows Fortnite. Literally the whole spreadsheet is Fortnite. The whole spreadsheet is just Fortnite. And then I literally left the call. I put my phone on D&D and I was like, yeah, no more. I'm not doing that. Mind you, by the way, chat, I think he was still, what you call it again? Yo, Ethan from Ohio, I appreciate that W follow, bro. This, I think he had summer school. He still had summer school, right? In my secondary school. In the same secondary school that I went to. And shit like that. So, thank God it was a Friday. But, also, by the way, this was on quarantine as well. This was during quarantine and shit like that, okay? Now, on the Monday, this is at 6 a.m. 6 fucking a.m., bro. I get woken up by my mum. She's telling me, yo, this trippy red nigga is calling me. Hold on. Pause the story real quick. This trippy red nigga is calling me. Hold on. No. This trippy red nigga is calling me. He's calling me. And you just end the call. Broski. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, dude, why is he saving my... Answer my call. Because I'm literally doing a story time and you're fucking it. Alright, cool. Don't fucking call me again. Next time you call me, hey, it's up for you, but it's raps. But anyways, like I said, let me go back to the story, okay? Emmanuel, my bad. You're gonna have to edit all this shit out, okay? Excuse me. Now, it's 6 a.m. I get woken up by my mum. She's telling me to go to my dad's room. Well, their room and shit like that. Okay. Now, my dad is already on the phone with a woman. Now, I'm thinking, who's this woman? My dad's just looking at me in a weird way. He's just looking at me. Now, that voice sounds familiar. Who's that? Then he speaks again. She speaks. That's my receptionist at my secondary school. That's the voice of the receptionist at my secondary school. Now I'm thinking, I haven't gone to my school in 5 months. We were on quarantine. There was lockdown, right? Yes. But there was still summer school. And who happened to attend that? The friend that his granddad, I use his card on, right? Now, I'm just telling my teachers, the receptionist is literally on the phone saying, yeah, we heard, his friend Tajuddin has been spending money on his granddad's account on a game called, I think, Fortnite. And we just like to, make sure you know about this. But I think the granddad wants to get his money back and shit like that. It was somewhere around that. I forgot what she was saying, but it was somewhere along those lines, right? So, my dad, when I tell you, after he ended the call, my dad was screaming, bro. I'm telling you, I'm talking about that nigga was screaming, bro. That was the first time I heard my dad scream. I thought that was the first day he was about to beat me the fuck up. You remember the time when I spent money on things on my friends, the granddad's account, and dad was like shouting at me? You remember? Yeah, exactly. Close the door. Fuck you. Anyways, back to the story, okay? Now, my dad was screaming. My mom was just standing there looking at me. I already know what she was about to do, bro. She wasn't even born yet. She was like 4 at the time, I think. She was like 4. No, she was 6 at the time. But yeah, my mom was literally just like looking at me, staring at me, bro. She looked like she wanted to elbow the fuck out of my face, bro. But yeah, they took my Nintendo Switch, they took my Xbox, they took literally everything. Now, story's not done. Story is not done. Obviously, my dad got to, send the £200 back. You get what I'm saying? He got to send the £200 back and shit like that. Now, a month goes by. It's September. I'm on punishment for like a good month. I get my Nintendo Switch and my phone back. At least I got to keep the skins. Oh no, by the way, they refunded the whole shit. Plus they got an extra £200. All my skins were gone. All the skins that I bought from the period of time, other than, with my card, they were gone. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember that I just mentioned my card, right? The card that I spent all my money on, right? A month goes by. School's about to start. It's the 1st of September. School starts in the 5th of September. I need to buy some new clothes. I need to buy my new blazer and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Because I was growing. I need to buy a new blazer. So we had to go to the shop in Camberwell and buy a new blazer for my school. Now, I don't know why my mum was thinking about this, but she said, you know what? Let's use your cards. Let's use your card. She told me. She said, let's use your card to pay for it. Remember how I said that there was insufficient funds when I tried to pay for V-Bucks on my card? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the time I knew I was fucked. That was the time I knew I was like, yeah, I was finished, bro. Absolutely done, bro. So I'm literally shaking in my boots. Well, I was shaking in my sneakers. You know what I'm saying, bro? I guess that's what they say. But I was literally shaking, cause yeah, I was just scared as fuck. But yeah, we went to go buy we went to try go buy the blazer, and my sister, cause I went with my sister. My sister goes ahead and presents the card and tries to insert it. Pero insufficient funds. No, it even said that. It said transaction could not be approved. Declined. So we tried again. Boom. Transaction declined again. And then my sister calls my mom. She's like, okay, so the card isn't working. We don't know why. And I thought, okay, it's fine. We can just go home and then, we could go collect my mom's card. My mom goes ahead and tells my sister, go to the bank. Go to the ATM. See how much money is in it. Why? What?
Yeah.
Nigga, no one asked you.
Why?
No. Who asked you? Who asked you? Who asked you?
Why are you looking at
Who asked you?
Why?
Who asked you? Can you leave? Okay, you know what? Since you're here, can you please get me water?
No, thank you.
Fuck you. How does that make you burp?
Oh no, 'cause my belly hurt and then you make me.
Where did her hair go? She got it braided. She got it braided and shit. Now, we go to the ATM. My sister. He's calling me again. Yo, don't call me and then not call me, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Trippy Red, fuck you. Alright, back to what I was saying, okay. So yeah, we go to the ATM. Presents the card. Types the 4 pin. Boom, 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 boom. Check transaction. I mean, check amount. Check balance. She presses that. 74p. 74p. 0.74. I'm talking about not even a whole pound. Not even a whole pound. I did my card worse than I did my friend's granddad. Way worse. Way worse than that shit. Literally. Way worse, bro. Jesus, bro. And then my sister tells my mom, and you don't even understand. My mom was I think my mom was literally tweaking. She was screaming and then she was like, you know how those little kids be like, that was what my mom was sounding like. I promise you that was what she was sounding like. I swear. Literally, I was scared for my life. I promise you, I was scared. I didn't even want to go home at this point. I really didn't want to go home. Why is my sister watching my stream? Is Natasha... Wait, Natasha's banned? Kill the owl. Wait, why is Natasha banned? What the fuck? Natasha, you're unbanned. Refresh the stream. Now, back to what I was saying, okay? Now, we get back home, okay? We get back home. My mum literally... It is dark, by the way. This was at 9 p.m. It is dark. My sister goes back to her house, leaving me to go inside the house alone. Now, no one else is in the house except my mum. She already know my mum was about to have an amazing day. She was about to, ooh, yeah, she was about to go wild. Yo, M1, my boy Mids, what's good, brody? How you doing today, bro? So, obviously, when you open my door, the first thing you see is my mum's bedroom. Now, the room was dark. I tried looking inside. She's not there. We go downstairs. Congrats on 21K. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Now, we go down. I check the kitchen. Not there. Then here. I check my room. She's not even there. Now, what's the most important part of the house that I haven't mentioned? The big ass living room. Right? The living room. Now, let me just tell you this right now. There are 10 steps. No, I'm lying. No, I'm stupid. There are 7 steps from here. Like, no, from like, there are 7 stairs from like this platform, like this floor to my sitting room. So I'm literally walking down. I'm crying as well. I'm sweating. I'm crying. Because I know damn right she's there. The lights were off, by the way. I'm just going like this. I think I remember, Natasha, you were asleep. You were asleep for this, bro. But you probably heard it. Boom. I open the door. The door starts creaking. I promise you, it starts creaking. The TV's off. The internet is off as well for some reason. The window is closed. The curtains have been shut. I'm seeing my mum literally sitting there on my couch. Shut the fuck up. But bro, let me show you exactly this. Let me show you how exactly she was sitting down. I know the exact pose she was sitting down. I swear. Let me show you right now. She had the belt. I promise you. She had the belt. She was like this. Like this, bro. I'm seeing her shake the belt. I'm seeing her literally just start shaking the belt like this, bro. Belt crossed over the legs is GG's. I'm telling you, if it's like this and she like that, it's just resting there, you already know it was done. I'm telling you right now, she spent 25 minutes on me, bro. 20. Pause. No. Pause. No, not like that. Not like that. No, not like that. Not like that. No, not like that. No, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. No. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean, okay? She spent 25 minutes beating the fuck out of me. I'm talking about not even just my bum. I'm talking about my legs. I'm talking about my arms. I'm talking about my back. I'm talking about my neck. I'm talking about my face. My beautiful black face. Why do you think I look like this now? Why do you think my nose is bruised up? Why do you think this spot can't vanish yet? Huh? Why do you think I got all these bruises on my fucking forehead? Huh? You know what I'm saying? All of this right there. That's from it. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. There was one big ass bruise on my back. Just from that, bro. Broski, when I tell you, I almost felt like I was about to pass out. I think that was the last time my mum ever had a long ass beating session. Pause. No, pause. No. But you get what I mean? Yes. Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly, bro. That was the last time my mum ever beat me up like that. Okay. And yeah. I've been a good kid ever since, bro. You know? Cause if it wasn't for that, bro, I wouldn't be where I am right now, bro. And shit like that. Even though I still struggle with saving money. But yeah, that's basically the whole story time of how I've been, like how my 2020 has been, bro. Like why my 2020 was like the worst year of all time. Actually, it's gotta be my worst year, honestly. Shit like that. But yeah, man. Hopefully you guys don't make the same mistake as me, bro. Don't be spending all that money on Roblox. Don't be spending all that money on Fortnite if you even play the game. And don't be spending money on just stupid shit. Because, yeah, it's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be so bad. Like, honestly, it is bad.